Hey everyone, this is IxShe here, and welcome to this playthrough of a new visual novel called IxShe Tell. This visual novel was actually released like 4 months ago, and it's a visual novel published by Soft. Yeah. So the same company that published About the Witch. I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was Hooksoft. Hooksoft is the one who created this visual novel, and it's relatively new. This was created 2 years ago, and was the English version released to me 4 months ago. So I've heard good things about this visual novel. I've heard from a fan of mine, a Discord fan of mine, that says that this is quite an interesting visual novel. Yeah, and I think there are 5 heroines here, and all belong to some student council, and then there's this guy who's just got involved with these 5 girls somehow in the student council or something. But that's all I know, and I would really rather want to just play this blind, so I didn't read the synopsis, the whole synopsis. I know it's a great visual novel, so that's why I bought this quite a long time ago. 4 months ago I bought it, but I just haven't gotten around to playing this visual novel because mainly I was playing other visual novels. So the thing is I don't have time to play visual novel the whole day. I have other things to do, but when I'm free, this is where I do my playthrough, and that's why I'm going to start playing this right now. So let's check it out and see how this visual novel goes. I think I'm going to have fun playing this one, so let's go. Oh wow. First impression, really, the graphics look good. This is some London Bridge and some big school on an island. So presented by Hooksoft. Alright. Oh, this looks like watercolor. Yeah, watercolor paint. Yeah, the graphic, it looks interesting. Oh, this is the Hooksoft 17 title. Yeah, the watercolor paint looks interesting. The background. Wait, let me just see. Right. Oops. Let me just quickly check some settings first. Alright, there we go. Because I'm used to right clicking to hide the window and not go to the options. So just want to see the whole background. Yeah, this background really looks pretty different from other visual novels because this background is actually a watercolor. Looks like watercolor painting, right? Yeah, so interesting. But alright. October 1st, 21X. I wonder if I can change the message box. Wait, just give me a sec. Okay, so apparently I don't really like this message box background design. But well, there doesn't seem to be an option to change the message box background, so only the font though. The font color can be changed, which is interesting, but not the message box background. But oh well, let's continue, I guess. On this day, one of Tenseikan Academy's century-old traditions has finally come to an end. Okay, so I was just playing around with the font color because green apparently looked bad to me, so I just played around with the color, and I think I'm gonna settle on this dark red, this red font, or maybe let me just change a bit more font. Alright, that should do it. I think pink is fine, yes, because I think if it's red, might be a bit too dark for people to see, so I think pink is perfect. Alright, let's go with pink. The ban on romantic relationships. Oh yeah, that was what it's all about. Ban on romantic relationships. Oh no. What if it happens? He fell at the hands of one brave man who stood up and fought against this anachronistic tradition. And I'm guessing this brave man is the main protagonist. Let me just check one more thing. Oh, because I was just checking if there's a way, if there is a Japanese subtitle, but apparently not. That's a bummer. Because About the Witch has Japanese subtitles. You can set English main title, main text, and then the subtext Japanese. But it seems like IxShe Tell, this visual novel, you can't, so it's just purely English in text. Okay. If anyone knows how to, if there's a way to add Japanese subtext though, do let me know, yeah. This man is our hero, the central figure of our story, and incidentally the current student council president. Ah, so he's the student council president? He's a second year student and his name is Ninomiya Hajime. And he stood out. No romantic relationships until he falls in love with one of the girls in the student council, and then he will say, okay, no more. Okay, this ban on romantic relationships is off. Probably. Two of us in the student body eagerly awaiting the abolishment of the romantic prohibition. He's our savior, and he will surely be heralded for generations to come as the people's champion. Wait, abolishment of the romantic prohibition? Okay. I see what's going on. Oh, I got it wrong. Okay. No, this guy is the one who is trying to leave the ban on romantic relationships, because this ban on romantic relationships has been there in this school called Kenseikan Academy, but now this ban is finally going to be lifted. Yeah, finally going to end, and now everyone can fall in love again. And this guy is the hero. This is the school paper's special coverage on Student Council President Ninomiya. And the response really is blowing me away. The ban was only lifted yesterday, yet they already have a special report out on. And it's...
はいそうね。私の周りも今日は朝から二宮くんの話で持ちきりよ。
I just realized, yeah, his name is Hajime. In case you don't know, Hajime is Japanese for the beginning, the start. So I guess it has some kind of significance here because, like, it's the start of something new, yeah, start of something fresh and new. So the beginning, Hajime, So, okay. Let me just play around with the font one more time. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think this should do it. The one thing I don't like about the font though is the black border around the text. It looks a bit distracting. I guess that's just me, so... But hey, we have the first hero in here, Yamabuki Yoshino. Heroine code unable to fully mask her true self. So she's just being her true self. That's great, because who wouldn't want... Yeah, I mean, an honest girl is good, Guess I wasn't just imagining those stares I felt for me. I'm curious though, what are people saying about me? Hey, what hey? Huh? What?
それは二宮くんに好きな人はいるのかとか。
Oh, so that means you have a crush on me, eh? The way you're freaking out like that. And?
その、私がとか。
Ooh. Wonder if Yoshino is Hajime's childhood friend or something. You and I what?
だから私がその二宮くんと実は付き合っ
Oh, come on, finish the sentence.
お疲れ様です、会長。
Hey, why you distract, you stupid fencing team president, whoever you are? What the other? You random eyeless guy, get out of here! Why you have no eyes? Well, sorry Yoshino, maybe another chance, another time, yeah? Oh hey, how are things going with you guys? He's the president of the fencing team. I recognize him from the extracurricular meetings we regularly hold, and his eyeless face.
いやー、実は週末大会なんですがね。会長のおかげでみんな女子にいいとこ見せるんだって張り切ってて。
Okay, cool. Good job, game, for covering his eyes, yes.
もう今までにないくらいモチベが最高で。
Really? That's great to hear. Makes me glad I work to fix things.
僕個人も恋愛解禁は待ち望んでいたので気持ちよく臨めそうです。
If you win the tournament, maybe you could give me a shout out during your victory speech, eh?
その時はぜひ会長の活躍をしっかり広めておきますよ。
Alright.
それでは僕はこれから練習がありますので。
Alright, see ya. Why was he grinning year to year at me? He knows I was just kidding, right? Nope.
二宮くん
Oh, second heroine, I think. No, I don't think so. No, this girl is just called Home Easy Club Girl A.
二宮くんちょっといい
Minomiya is too popular. Oh my god, all these girls. All these eyeless girls. I don't want to look at all these eyeless girls. No! It's scary. I turn around. This time I'm greeted by a group of girls I've never met before. I've been meeting a lot of new faces these past 2 days.
今のフェンシングで全国3位の人でしょ
Ah. Well, he's an eyeless guy though, so he's a nobody.
そんな人が頭下げるってさすが会長やっぱり顔広いんだ
Nahi and I just happen to know each other. On closer inspection, I seem to recognize one of them from the extracurricular meetings. Are you all in the Home Easy Club?
うん会長に感謝の気持ちを伝えようってみんなでお菓子作ったの
Why do you speak like that? Girl, why? You trying to seduce me?
みんなそれぞれ気持ちを込めた手作りなんです
Oh, why? Thank you. I feel kind of bad though. I don't have any sort of return gift for you girls.
いやいや、こっちこそ。恋愛解禁はみんなが待ってたことだし。それに部長も言ったじゃん。私たちの感謝の気持ちだって。
Look at this girl. She's jealous. You'd be rather rude to decline a heartfelt gift. You see this girl's eyes? And I forgot her name already, shit. I mean, it usually takes me a while to remember a girl's name. I mean, a Japanese girl's name, so... Alright, I'll take the seats. Thank you so much, girls.
ああちなみに
No! I don't want to date an eyeless girl. Wearing a coquettish screen, the club president smoothly enters my personal space. This girl freaking out. Yes?
二宮くんって今狙ってる子とかいる
Oh, not particularly. Oh, she's blushing.
でもさ恋愛を解禁にしたかったってことは彼女は欲しいんでしょ
Of course. Going to school at this wonderful academy leisurely and enjoying my days with a lovely girl by my side. That was the life I longed for.
わかるここ雰囲気はめちゃくちゃいいもんね
Oh, why did she disappear? Yet, upon enrolling, they had the nerve to tell me that romantic relationships were bad. I'm only young once. I'll never be able to experience a sweet, youthful romance if I miss my chance now. Don't you all agree?
私もだ彼氏欲しいです
As I give my impassioned speech to them, I'm suddenly reminded of the student council election. Oh, right.
でしょでしょだからね
How did you even end up as the student council president? Maybe through sheer hard work or something like that?
みんなはただの感謝の気持ちかもしれないけど私のは本命ってことで
Deeper meaning? I'm not sure I follow you. You dummy! You said you want to be a girlfriend, but... I mean not want to be a girlfriend. You want a girlfriend, but... Now you say you're not sure you follow them? Huh?
またまた恋愛解禁で本命といえばねえ
Yeah. Don't be dumb now. Yes, there we go. She's using this seat to confess to me?
部長だけずるい二宮くん私のもそれ本命だからああそう言ってる自分だって二宮くん私も本命ってことでよろしく
How do you react now, boy?
先輩私のも本命ということでお願いします
I'm sorry, girls, but you girls are eyeless. I don't want to date eyeless girls.
当然私も本命だから、クッキーにあれ、入れといたわ。
There's a girl D? Like what? You have to tell me these things.
ラブレター。
What? Why is that supposed to be a fortune cookie? For me, old fashioned. But I feel like love letters shouldn't be the delivered side of Oedipus. Anyhow, I accept the various cookies, chiffon cakes, and madeleines. The girls then leave smiling and waving their hand. But they never asked him for an answer, so I was basically forced to take all these baked goods. But hey, they look pretty delicious. Hi. Sorry about the interruption, Yamabuki. Yamabuki is her family name, right? What were you saying before? Mood ruin. Sorry.
いいえ、別に。
Shit. Maybe Yoshino might be my first girl. Just because she's the first girl to appear. I'm pretty sure Yoshino is like his childhood fan, most likely, yeah. Okay, so Yoshino, gotta remember her given name. Yamabuki Yoshino.
女の子たちに囲まれてずいぶんと楽しそうだなと思っただけですから。
She's jealous, you can tell by the tone in her voice. Yeah, by the tone of her voice, she's jealous. You're not mad, are you? She is.
いいえ、まったくこれっぽっちも。
Then why are you glaring daggers at me? I think the vast majority of people will associate the look you're giving me right now with anger. Yes, with anger indeed.
そんなこといちいち気にしないの。ほら、みんなが来る前に早く生徒会室行くわよ。
Alright, you're really blushing, Kato. Right. I catch up to Yamabuki and follow behind her. Oh wow, this garden looks amazing. Even this is the student council room, right? Actually, I really like the watercolor background. Yeah, it's really unique because normally most visual novels are just like, not most, but I think generally like visual novel backgrounds are like, oh, they look great and all, like really neat and all. But this is the first time I've seen a watercolor visual novel backgrounds. So it's really unique. Yeah. I present to you Kensei-kan Academy Student Council Room. Boasting a wide and spacious interior, this room is fit with decor that accentuate the school's magnificent English architecture. The elegant furnishings and upholstery are great above those you might find at any normal school. Yeah, it's a prestigious academy, right? Then again, our school is pretty normal, all things considered. All this stuff is just for aesthetic purposes. This isn't an academy for the elite and wealthy. Oh really?
ハロウィンパーティー用の資料、もっと用意した方がいいかもしれないわね。
Oh yeah, the classic Halloween party, just like it's about the wish. The Halloween party? That's not on the agenda today. Didn't we already shelve the budget sheet last time?
今日の議題じゃなくても、あった方が今後は何かと便利よ。独り言だけど。
Oh, you're clearly talking to me. Fine. The documents are on top of that shelf over there in the cardboard box. Knock yourself out.
棚の上ね。ありがとう。独り言だけど。
You don't have to keep reminding me. Actually, Yamabuki, can I ask you something?
何よ。
Let's just take a look at her again. Oh yeah, the blink. I saw the blink in her eyes. This might sound a little presumptuous of me, but you weren't jealous of those girls earlier, were you? At least Hajime is quite self-conscious. Is somewhat self-conscious. He's not like completely dense. He's a bit self-conscious, so props for that, I guess. No, you're right. Sorry, stupid question. Sorry. You're spot on, guy. Hajime, you're spot on.
何言ってるの？私がやきもち？
Yeah, you're clearly freaking out though. The music suddenly. Well, given your reaction, I kinda assumed that maybe you were, and the reaction now. Why would I even think that? That's out of the question. Come on, did you just see her reaction here?
ないない、絶対ない、ありえないわ。
She said that so angrily. You didn't need to shout me down to prove your point.
だいたい私が選挙で二宮君の公約に反対してたのを忘れたわけじゃないでしょ。
But here you have a crush on me. My campaign promised to leave the ban on romance, whereas Yamabuki stated that romance was entirely unnecessary and a distraction. So how did she end up working with him? So they were rivals once? Huh. Of course I haven't. You still hold that position too, don't you?
そうよ。
No, you don't look convinced. She's the first girl I'm going with, 100%. I mean,
だからそんな私が今さら二宮君を好きだなんて、そんなこと。
she's a bit tsundere too. Wait a minute. I never said anything about you specifically being in love with me. Oh.
分かったわね。
She was jealous.
こんな恥ずかしめには屈しないわ。
Why is she acting like I did something awful to her? Because you did trick her.
資料は棚の上だったわね。
How are you gonna do to them? Don't tell me you're gonna like, I don't know, burn them? What are you doing? Is she really just gonna run away from the subject that blatantly? Okay, she's just, alright, whatever. She carries over a small step ladder and places it next to the shelf in question. Even standing on the top step, however, she had to stretch herself to reach the documents. Oh, careful, it might be too heavy for a girl. Let me get it. And meanwhile, we're doing that while we're gazing at her legs. Yes. Yeah, I mean, her legs are beautiful, you know? Yeah, totally.
いい。あとそれ男女差別。独り言だけど。
Why you keep saying talking to yourself? Come on now. You can be a surprisingly stubborn individual. Yeah, whatever. Just pass them down to me, okay?
スカート、覗かないでよ。
Too late. Well, now I kinda have to, don't I? I'm joking. Okay, at least Hajime is not like your typical dance protagonist. I'm starting to like him already. You're supposed to say no. Don't just grunt and get embarrassed.
重い。
Told you so. Look, if it's too heavy for you, just let me get it.
無理なんて。
Oh shit! Don't fall. All of a sudden, her spine straightens and she lets out a tiny shit. Oh shit! She not say broke her back, but she's like, yeah, got a sprain in her back. Are you alright, Yamabuki? Calm down. What's that? Don't tell me you threw out your bag at your age. That's why you're scared of a Kumo. Oh shit! And she fell. She pivots and flings herself to the floor in a matter of milliseconds. Oh, okay. Nice. This is what you call nice leg. Yeah, very very nice leg, right? Yeah. Maybe we might get to see the pantsu. I think we will actually. Let's see what her pantsu color is, yeah? And this is why you should have let me handle it. But that aside... Yes. Okay about pink, this is a full-on exhibition. It's pink, huh? Pink pantsu. Of course I have to censor a bit. Yes, you know, for obvious reasons. But yes, it's very nice pink pantsu. So she wears pink underwear. Yes, nice. So still rather unfortunate for her, I guess you could say. She's lucky that I'm the only other person here right now. Well, where do I look? Look at her pink pantsu. Yeah, not the... I mean, around it. I mean, like here, yeah. The top. Yamabuki-san?
雲は
Still about the Kumo? No clue. He probably scared it off somewhere, yeah.
本当？いない？
Oh, yeah. It feels like I'm having a conversation with her, her bottom. Very awkward. I'll get a tissue for it if it shows up again. Anyway, we should probably get off the floor before the others get here.
ん？
Huh? What? I'm not looking at anything. I'm looking at your face.
お尻がスースーする。
Oh, I mean, yeah, but you should stand up. Took you long enough. Oh, she's feeling her bottom. She gingerly moves her hand towards the rear end to check and see. Of course, her fears come true. Well, would you look at the time? Gotta get ready for that meeting today. Sorry, don't mind me. I was just talking to myself. Hitori no koto. Hitori no koto, yes.
そんな独り言。
Hitori koto, yes.
あれだ
Well, you keep saying Hitori koto, so you want to talk. She jumps to feet, backpedaling furiously. Face beat rage, she repeatedly pulls down on the hem of her skirt. Oh well, I mean...
男子の前でお尻さらすなんて恥ずかしすぎて死にたい。独り言だけど。
I can't tell if she's mad at me or mad at herself. Either way, I can't let this lead to any weird misunderstanding. Oh boy, I'm sure we're going to see lots more like this. But if it makes you feel any better, I wasn't trying to look on purpose.
それは分かってるし。
Okay, at least she gets it, you know.
二宮君、後ろ！
Spider? Huh? I quickly turn my head and the last thing I see is the cardboard box atop the shelf falling down towards me. Ah, shit. Oh shit. I fainted, didn't I? Oh well. Seems like I fainted as we come to the intermission. I opened my eyes to a familiar setting. I'm still in the student council room. How long has he been unconscious?
あ、会長起きたっす。
Oh, Shokichi? This guy maybe is the secretary or something. Or maybe the girl is the secretary, then he's the vice president?
本当？よかった。
We have the typical guy friend. Why am I sitting in this chair?
俺たちが来た時にはそこで寝てたっすよ。
You mean the cardboard box hit his head and just collapsed on the chair? Or sleeping in this chair?
ま、会長は昨日から忙しそうだったっすから、お疲れだったんじゃないですか？
No, you're lying. I tried to recall the events leading up to this. I certainly remember getting a gratuitous flash of Yamabuki's pantsu. After that, I think a couple box fell on me, yes.
ほら、会長も起きたことだし、三崎浜の子たちも会議の準備して。
Alright, sure. Oh, another one. This must be the second hero in Aoba. Huh? Aoba's here?
私は眠気覚ましに冷たいお茶を持ってくるわね。
Oh, alright. Oh, thanks. Couldn't have been a dream, could it? It did seem a bit too good to be true. It is true.
ごめん、本当にごめんね。
Okay, so he didn't like collapse onto the chair. He did. The cardboard box did hit his head and then he fell onto the floor. Then someone helped him up. He's sitting on the chair. She mouths an apology at me, waving the face and gesturing frantically, so it did happen again. After that, I finally noticed the cardboard box resting on the floor. So they didn't like put the cardboard box back up. It wasn't a dream. I feel for Yamabuki. She must have had to move me to this chair after the box knocked me out cold. So as to not to have any misunderstanding. Yeah.
ところでお兄、そこのお菓子何？
Oh, this Aoba seems a bit looks like a lolly though. But I think she's like maybe the same age as him, if not a year younger or two. Probably a year younger. Oh, these? Some girls from the home EC club gave them to me earlier. EC, by the way, refers to economy. Yeah, home econs.
こんなにたくさん。これが二宮会長の人望ですのね。
Oh, this girl. This must be the third heroine, if not the second one. We'll see if there's like that and that intro, like the Yoshino. Yeah, that introduction, Yoshino's introduction scene. This is the second one, Kozuka Yui, heroine quirk, both childlike and mature. Yeah, I can see that.
さすが会長さん、もってもて。
So Aoba is not a heroine. Maybe Fandis, I don't know. But Aoba, looks like Aoba is not a heroine. Yui is though. Yui seems like, yeah, she looks mature but also seems kind of like a child too at the same time. Interesting, Yui. But Aoba is not a heroine, alright? Yeah. Like brother, like sister. So I guess all the guys can get enough of you. The other council members from Misaki Hama must have quickly trickled in while I was passed out. As a matter of fact, I did hear Yamabuki called a number of them. You might be asking, what is Misaki Hama Academy? Another school? That's the name of our sister school located here on the same island. I see. Most of the students from Misaki-kama continue their education here at Tenseikan once they graduate. Incidentally, I never went to Misaki-kama. Those like me make up a small portion of the student body, so wow, it's amazing that he managed to make it to the student council president position. Probably through sheer hard work. Alright, getting down to business. In addition to our usual council activities, we'll also need to start discussing what will be happening now in the wake of the romance ban being lifted. I know our Misaki-kama council members will be retiring from their positions in a couple of months. Until then, I'm counting on your help.
こんな兄ですが、よろしくお願いします。
Pipe down, you.
なんていうか、個性的な妹さんですよね。
Alright, no wonder Aoba is not it's not a hero because Aoba is Yoshina's sister, right? So obviously Yoshino cannot like romance her. Yeah, Aoba is Yoshina's sister, okay. Right, little sister.
お兄、個性的ってとりあえず、こいつやばくねって意味だよね。
No, she didn't. Yeah, so tone down the attitude a notch, please.
別にけなしたわけじゃないのよ。
はじめ、what do you say?
ただ、ちょっと変わってるというか、他の後輩の子よりずれてるなぁと思っただけで。
That's not a compliment, Yamabuki. はい、ユイ。
そのお話、三崎浜の生徒会を代表して、生徒会長のこの小塚ゆいが承知いたしましたわ。
Oh, she's the acting student council president representing Misaki-hama Academy. So she is like, I think 1 or 2 years, probably 1 to 2 years, 1 or 2 years younger than Hajime and Yoshino, yeah. Yui is the acting student council president, so who's the actual one?
と申しましても、クリスマスパーティーまでほとんどございませんが。
She really sounds mature too, you know. Yep, we'll be here before we know it after the Halloween party. I mean, she's the student council president of the Misaki-hama Academy, which is he says it's the sister school, right? So I presume, yeah, sister school is basically the younger school, yeah. In this case, yeah. I know the finish line's in sight for you guys, but I hope you still keep working hard until then. The student council elections at Kensei can take place in June, right before the athletic festival. Misaki Hama, on the other hand, hold their elections in December, right before the Christmas party. So our terms overlap for roughly 6 months. Okay. So different times. This system allows us to jointly plan school events and ensure that both sides get equal opportunities to the naruhodo. So jointly plan school event. Because if same time, then won't be able to go join school plans, right? School events, I mean.
ですがこちらにはこちらの作業もございますので、副会長には基本的に留守をお願いする形となります。
Oh, who's your vice president? Oh, the way she looks here looks really interesting. Yeah, I mean she looks. There's a different vibe about her in a good way when she's like folding her arms like this.
ですのでこちらには私と青葉の2人で参りますわ。いい顔にちやほやされて調子に乗らないように私がちゃんと見ててやるからな。
What? Alba, Kozuka, be honest. You just brought Alba along because you knew she'd get herself no good if you didn't keep her under your supervision. Yeah.
そんなことございませんわ。
You sure?
私一人っ子ですから妹がいたらこんな感じなのかなと。
She's speaking very maturely, I see. Yeah, Kozuka, Yui.
ゆいお姉ちゃん。お姉様とお呼びなさい。
Kozuka always maintains a cool and calm composure no matter the situation. And she has a certain air of maturity to her. Yeah, I can definitely see that. But I guess when she starts to fall in love, then the childishness will start to come out. I mean, she's still, after all, still like a child, you know? I mean, like, she's like 2 years younger than... I mean, she's still a child at the end of the day, right? Still a student, so, you know. It's odd because their personalities are polar opposites, but she and Alba actually get along quite well. Well, they say opposites attract, so this is one good example. Alright, let's start by discussing the current state of affairs. It's been 24 hours since the ban on romantic relationships was lifted.
今のところ大きな問題は起きてませんけど、浮ついた空気になってるのは間違いありません。
Yeah, totally.
それはこちらも同じですわ。それだけ皆さん待ち望んでいたということなんでしょうけど。
Yeah, so you see, Yui's uniform is the Misaki Hama uniform, right? Kensei-kan is the... Yeah, this one, it looks like... What color is this? This looks a bit like purplish brown like that. Yeah. And whereas this one is like blue, generally. And the jacket is like white. Yeah.
ちなみに一番注目を集めてるのは3年の結城先輩っす。
Huh. Yuki senpai, huh? Wait, Yuki, I'm guessing this is a girl too, right? This is probably the third heroine. I'm not surprised. She was Miss Kensei-kan for 2 years running. After all, most of the guys here will jump at the chance to date her. Yeah, she's totally one of the heroines too, I'm guessing. Wonder how she looks like. Our student council secretary, Akua Shokishi. Oh, so he is the secretary. I was at first saying that he might be the secretary or the vice president, but so he is the secretary. That means Yoshino is the vice president. Writes the name Yuki Senpai in the white one. Akua and I are actually part of the fan club.
俺の仕入れた情報だと今日までで結城先輩10人の男を振ったみたいっす。
Yeah, she's totally one of the heroines. Yeah, totally. In just 2 days? Jumping the gun a little, don't you think?
そのうちの一人が生徒会初期だって噂もあるんですけど。
Oh, student council secretary got rejected, but I'm not rejected yet, right?
そっとしといてほしいっす。
What? You confessed to her? You know the rules of the fan club, man. Freaking that means you'll be kicked out. And I think he has been kicked out.
会長さんよ、男にはやらなきゃいけない時ってもんがあるんすよ。
Don't you think it's a bit too early though? What is that exactly? speaking of Yuki senpai, she's so far out of my league that I've never even spoken to her before. Now I'm curious. I think I should actually save her for last, since she's like the out of my league kind of girl, right? I should save her for last, or at least second last, depending on which main girl this story is supposed to assign, Yeah, you know what I mean, like because like there's every visual novel has like this main girl, right? That's the face girl, the canon heroine, if you like to call it that. So I wonder who's the canon heroine here. Yeah, that canon heroine would be the one I would save for last, but so far I'm not sure. In that sense, I guess Hakuwa and the other girls who managed to confess her deserve some level of respect for having the balls to try. Not to unintentionally diss him or anything, but I wonder what kind of guy be Yuki senpai's type.
とにかく気の緩みが風紀の乱れにつながるんだから。
Oh yeah. By the way, Hakuwa, is Ozumi sensei running late or something? Where's our treasurer? So there's two more girls. Ozumi sensei. Oh wait, no. This is sensei though. So sensei is not date of birth. There's the treasurer though. So the treasurer is probably going to be the third heroine. Then after that is the out of that league girl.
ミミリン先生なら会長が寝てる間に顔出して今日は忙しいからってすぐ戻ったっす。ま、いつものことっすね。
Oh, I would love to meet her. Yeah, if anything. Even though, yeah, she's not debatable. I mean, she's not dateable, but most likely not dateable. But still gotta see how she looks like.
ちなみに会計は寝てる会長の代わりにミミリン先生に拉致られたっす。
What? Didn't have the treasurer? I couldn't get to see her. I'm assuming the treasurer is her. Boy. Sorry, guys. I'll bring some of my special smoked meats next time as an apology.
マジっすか？俺ささみがいいっす。筋肉にはタンパク質。
Smoked chicken tenders.
会長、白馬くん、ちゃんと聞いてますか？
Yes, I am. Don't worry. Oh, what? Is she like staring those terrifying eyes that you're so scared of, Chokichi?
ごめんなさい。反省しますから。もう痛いのは嫌っす。
Oh shit! What's going on?
もう山吹先輩、そのようなことを日常的に。ぶたれたくないから私もいい子にする。全然個性的じゃないよ。
How bad? What? This is so hilarious. Okay.
ちょっと待ってよ。っていうか白馬くん、これじゃ私が普段体罰加えてるみたいじゃない。
作戦通りっす。
Can hear you, you know.
この方、クズですわね。
Yes.
確信した。結城先輩、この人振ってくれてよかった。
Now the girls are shooting him. Aqua staggers backward into the corner of the room, and then collapses to the floor and assumes the fetal position. Oh, that classic fetal position. To be fair, pal, you had that one coming. But being rejected by his crush must have been pretty devastating. He might be feeling the lowest he ever has. When I think about that, I almost feel bad for abolishing the ban on romance. My actions indirectly lead to how many broken hearts? But actually, the fact that he has lifted this ban on romance means that third year Yuki senpai, right, most likely will have her eyes on him, right? I guess, you know. Did I do the right thing? You definitely did, Hajime, okay? There needs to be romance, okay? I mean, there will be broken hearts here and there, yeah, but it's better that they know early than they don't, you know?
まったく。空気を守るため、生徒会役員である私たちがまずはしっかりしないとって話をしてるんですけど。
Oh yeah, right. You're right. I think we can all agree on that. For the time being, I should focus on the meeting at hand. The students have wanted this ban lifted for ages. We wouldn't want the school to reverse its decision because of immoral behavior.
そう。分かってくれたなら、それでいいです。
ということでしたら、私が取り仕切る限り、三崎浜の方は問題ございませんわ。
No problem. I'm counting on you, Yui. Thanks, Kozuka.
お任せください。
I love Yui's voice. Yeah, it really sounds like some elegant lady's voice. Yuki Senpai might be leading the popularity rankings these days, but Kozuka's rather charming in her own right, so I doubt she's far behind. Yeah, I agree.
ですが、こうして現状を把握した上で、具体的に何をすればよいのでしょうか。
Why are we on this view? Why are we looking at her boobies? I had the idea of using the school newspaper to quell any lingering fears. That would so that no misinformation can be spread, right? The photography club members who work on the newspaper are pretty enthusiastic about the news gurus as well, so I've already enlisted their help on the matter.
さすがお兄、手が早い。
Knowing Alba, that was probably sarcasm, yes.
今日も特別号が出回ってましたわね。
Right. They talked about the overwhelming support I received for the campaign promise I made during the student council elections. But there's still a portion of the student body that's against it. They supported Yamabuki instead of me.
そうです。さっきも言いましたけど、私は解禁を認めたわけじゃないんですからね。
But yet you're working with me. So does that mean I have to prove you wrong so that you can prove the rest wrong? Those who are still doubtful wrong?
二宮くんが暴走しないようにってことで、会長を諦めて副会長になっただけで。
Nah, I think this is just an excuse.
つまり山吹先輩は、今でもお兄が邪魔で仕方ないと。
Nope, Alba, nope.
いや、それとこれとは。
You're right, I do make life difficult for Yamabuki a lot of the times. But it's only thanks to the support that I was able to lift the ban on romance. I'll always be grateful to her.
だから邪魔とかじゃないのに。
She was even acting a bit jealous earlier. I don't believe she cares about me in one way or another. Hey, this guy, at least Hajime is a bit self-conscious about this. he knows that, Yoshino has some kind of crush on him, Well, getting back to business. Now that romantic relationships are permitted, I'm sure some of Yamabuki's supporters are going to feel like they've been thrown straight into the lion's den. You mustn't forget that not everyone is interested in pursuing romance, and that's cool, You don't have to force it on them.
肉食獣。
Okay.
そこで俺を見ないでくれ。
You see the lion's den? Alright. Yeah, you're no lion. You're too chicken for that.
チキンでもないっす。
Jokes aside though. Returning to your question, Kozuka. As members of the student council, it's important that we address the concerns of the students and keep them informed. People need to know that we're keeping an eye on things.
そこで校内新聞の話ですわね。
Yes. Exactly. Working in conjunction with the photography club means that we can give the students full disclosure of our actions through the school paper. Please let them know what we are doing, so there's no, so people don't get confused. At least be open, no? Must be transparent, yeah. Even so, I intend to staunchly defend my position.
会長の言う通り、これは学園側を説得するための材料にもなってるから絶対です。
Yes, 絶対。
そんなわけで、明日から取材が入ったりするから、その時はみんなよろしくね。
Yeah, Yoshino is the vice president. Just to keep check on Hajime, yes.
承知いたしました。
we have now finished discussing our plans for tomorrow. Since that was the only thing on the agenda for today's joint concert meeting, I decided to dismiss everyone a little earlier than usual.